大家好. Hello. Today is October 22nd, I believe. Yes, March 22nd, and this is me attempting to rekindle again the video series that I was doing in the past. And what's inspiring me to redo this is I need an outlet to talk about what's up here, because for the last 6 months, that outlet, I've begun to feel that outlet has gotten squelched. Part of it has to do with my change in living conditions, where I was living on my own versus living with family, which is definite change in dynamic. And it's weird having people comment on your public access material, which should be all right, which I should be all right with, because it's one of the aspects of what happens when you decide to share information publicly. It's a little bit more complicated when that information directly affects the people that you are living with. So anyway, outside of that, this is what's been going on. For the last couple of months, talks about being homeless has been discussed, and it's concerning and frustrating. However, at the moment, things seem to be all right. All right, as in loosely. I've managed to secure an additional job, so that's helpful, which I've already started. That's so I mean yeah, that's good. I'm now consistently at least up to 24 hours a week, a little bit more depending on the weekend, and still, like, the feelers are still out there, because the job I have secured at Marshall's is it's one of those part-time jobs where they want you to have open availability, but will only have you work hours that they need you to. So at the moment, I'm secured there as long as I continue to work weekends. However, if that changes, that the hours that they allocate me don't exist, and that okay. So what else? The quarter's over, ended 2 days old. Today's Friday. It, for me, ended 2 days ago, and I'm unhappy with my own performance. It's the last couple of weeks have been really difficult. In addition to losing motivation and trying to just keep going, I'm learning I'm the type of person where if something goes wrong, I freak out. And I have a difficult time grounding. One of the words to use to describe is grounding myself to it's like catching yourself. It's like you realize you're spiraling out of control and stopping the behavior or notions that create that stress or anxiety, and then being able to revert back to it. And that's happened a lot. One of my classes had a decent aspect of coding into it, like computer coding, and every time I saw one of those red error message, my brain would not, like, I would panic, going, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What I do wrong? I can't figure this out. What's going on? Just 10, 20, 30 minutes of just repeating similar phrases, getting stuck on something that shouldn't be that way. And it reminds me of instances before where I'd start just looping similar phrases, and I I would mentally just start spiraling out of control into like a panic mode. And Daniel Souza has seen me do this a few times, and it's really ridiculous. And I don't know why it happens. It just does. Maybe it's a biological thing. And yeah. Like, now that the quarter's over and I have about a week and a half to dingle around, I'm trying to figure out what to do, because now that my internal purpose, at least for the next 2 weeks, is gone, I'm back to, I have nothing to do, so let's be sad, I guess, because if I'm not doing something or working towards some progressive goal, I don't function. That's two things that I'm putting more emphasis on changing. A few people, not a few, almost everybody I've talked to has mentioned I need help. And I don't know what that means. Like, is it in the context of like just being able to talk freely to somebody? Because is it in regards of learning better coping mechanisms to handle internal stress anxieties? Is it finding methods to reevaluate priorities? Because I don't understand what that means. One of the teachers that's been helping me through school, we've had a few conversations about mentors and being shown examples of practices and ways to just better oneself. And as I think growing up and now reliving with the same person that I was raised by, it's those types of mentor-esque mentalities are absent. And when it comes to learned or developed behavior, I'm noticing a lot of repeat situations from my own development to the developments I see happening here. I mean, things are definitely better in regards to there's no more physical abuse. That's definitely a plus. However, I don't think, I mean, I can speak for myself. I don't think we as a collective of people understand the proper boundaries of where helping should start and where it should end, and where our priorities of how somebody should interact with us starts and how should it end. That didn't make any sense. Oh. Anyway, this is way longer than 5 minutes, so that needed to get out. It's just overall, it's a nice day today. I'm planning on spending time outside and just mingling the day. It was now, like right now, I feel like I'm wasting time. I wish I understood why I feel this way. Like internally, I wish I understood that. go back and watch this later. If you do watch this, thanks. Remember, these videos are designed as a method to cope with internal feelings and frustration and just vocalize thoughts and aspirations of things that linger in here, probably way longer than they should. But when you're in an environment that aggressively squelches one's ability to think or speak without fear, you develop a suppressed individual. Man, I really wish I had the ability to just confidently tell people I think they're wrong. I think that's a bad idea. But no, when you do, they yell at you. Thanks for watching. I wish you have a good afternoon, and I need to do this more often. Take it easy. Again. Bye.